Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Vince Velasquez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Second and 4 on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
Here it comes, 0-2. Popped him up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. In now for Washington, Bryce Harper, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Just getting started here in Philly. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Joe Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Rosales. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Way out in front. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. This is line to left. Taylor is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Hoskins will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Striding in for his first at bat, Anthony Rendon, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. So now Carlos Santana, he enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Shoots this one over to first, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
One there, on to first, and they get them both. In now, J.P. Crawford trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We've played 2 full. Philadelphia is on top 1-0. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Joe Ross. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It remains 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Vince Velasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Right side. Murphy's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. And there's out number 2. Up next will be Nick Williams. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Sent on the ground out to second. Rosales in the hole. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even 10.
Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And now Bryce Harper. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance? Adam Rosales hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's Carlos Santana now. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Hoskins leads off first with 1 away. Runners off for second. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hoskins is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Might have had the hit run on right there because he was definitely moving on the pitch. So he's able to cruise home all the way from first after the guy at the plate does his job and gets good one on a pitch for a double.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy. Almost a week.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and one strike. Behind 0-2 now. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. His kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A bouncer up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Don't want to forget about him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch fouled away. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Vince Velasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The right fielder, number 5.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero.
For the man, the catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 50, Hector.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Sean Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 27.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His past history with Sean Kelly. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Murphy ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Number 41.
So now Carlos Santana, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider.
2-2.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. In now is Adam Eaton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. That misses. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Williams facing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. And that one just missed outside.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down 3-0. Coda Glover will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Nick Williams. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Here comes the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Eaton going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Into the box, Adam Rosales, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. Zimmerman is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Carlos Santana now.
First baseman, number 41. Carlos Santana.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you've got to be ready for the heat.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. Lying toward the gap in left center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
The batter, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this league.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Eaton there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day.
Daniel Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 93.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Ready once again, Michael Taylor. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Nationals gone in order. Still 8-0. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Rendon down to third. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pat Neshek.
Jake Marisnick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Adam Morgan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Wilmer Depot will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's the 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trey Turner goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. First pitch on its way, and that one stayed up a little high. Defoe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Philadelphia win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Vince Velasquez earns win number 7 on the season as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.